I'm Emma Curtin, host of a new true crime podcast called Murder Archives. It's set in Toorak in 1929 about the murder of Norma Reese McLeod. Search for Murder Archives where you're listening right now.
Do you buy stuff online?
No, my wife buys a lot of stuff online. We practically fund the courier industry. In fact, she knows some of the couriers by name now. But I have bought books online. I've bought books online and tickets to shows like bands. Bought a ticket to which is a band from the 80s who are touring.
So mine has been books and DVDs when
DVDs were good, yeah.
But I went to because I buy, strap yourself in for this, I don't buy shampoo in the little bottle. Oh. I buy shampoo in the really big bottles.
Yeah, hey, what about, my wife asked me last night, would you use a shampoo bar? Like a bar of soap, there's bars of shampoo. Would you use one?
Absolutely, because I'm a bar guy.
I love bars. I don't like...
I don't want to dispense it.
I know.
And then because you actually have to touch certain
when
bits.
you go to a motel.
Bar does all the work.
Oh, man, I love
you go,
a bar.
Bar goes, I'm going in first. I've got you covered.
I love a bar.
Yeah.
But remember you're in a shared house, you'd look at the bar of soap and there'd be hairs on it. Like,
no. But hang on. So what she's saying is bar of shampoo, bar of conditioner?
Oh, I don't use conditioner. I'm a man.
What? Yeah. Oh, come on.
I don't use conditioner. Look at my hair. If I'd use conditioner, I could be grayer. I don't know.
So, but how often do you wash your hair?
Once a week.
Because you like a little bit of. I worked with an actor. I won't say who. It was a while ago now. Never washed his hair, and the makeup girls were going, it's repulsive. We don't want to get near it.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah, but it did have a swept back.
Yeah, but I went to uni with a guy who never washed his hair, and he said that's the way it is, and my natural oils are coming out.
Yeah, and the more you wash it, the more you have to wash it. Yeah,
I think it's bad to wash it every day.
And when you do wash it, the next morning, do you look a little bit 80s?
Yes. And also I look grayer.
Right. Because if the oil brings it back a bit for you.
Yeah. So I look darker when I don't wash it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you wash it before you go to the salon?
Well, I see that you're right. Because if you wash it before, then they wash it again.
Yeah.
But I want them to wash it because then I get the head massage.
Yeah, I love a head massage. I could do with one right now.
So you lie back and you don't make noises, and that's not appropriate. Especially when there's always a girl in the next chair who's not.
What noise do you make?
It's so sorry.
What noise? Give us the noise.
I just go because I don't want to make. That is because sometimes I'll go like 5 seconds massage. They go no, stop.
You've been to one of those Thai massage places?
I go to the massage places a couple of times a week.
What? Okay, can you? So I asked. I won't say his name, but I asked one of my friends.
Yeah.
I said, are they dodgy? It was Husey. Are those Thai massage places dodgy? And he goes, mate, I think they can be if you want them to be.
Well,
one of my friends, Des, went to one in Sydney, and the person came out in a sailor suit, and he's like, what's going on here? Anyway, there's one near my house that's open till, I drive home from gigs at 11:30 at night. It's still open. So who's sitting on their couch at 10 o'clock going to their wife, my shoulder's a bit, I just nip up to the Thai massage joint. I saw it's open at night.
I think the key is,
you
know those open flashing signs?
Yeah.
If they've got an open and it's flashing, I reckon there's your key. Not that I have ever done it.
No.
Not that I ever have. I mean, I go to the ones.
You go to the legitimate kind of
the Chinese ones at the shopping centres.
Shoppings.
I don't go to. What are you talking? Yeah.
No, I get a proper massage from a therapy place. I get one once a month.
Oil
from Roz. Yeah.
Warm oil.
Yeah. It's great.
It is good. I had the warm oil the other day.
Because she gets in hard into your shoulders and your neck.
Yeah, I'm going to go later on today. Hard oil. Anyway, so I wanted to get my shampoo. I wanted to get in the big bottle. Go to the shop. Yeah, we don't have it anymore. They don't do it anymore. I'm going, hang on.
Bad for the environment.
So how much is a little bottle? Little bottle is pretty much the same price as a big bottle, which lasts me all year. So I started selling. I go, I can't get my shampoo anymore. We had a good discussion over that. Over not getting
concerned for you.
She goes, I'll get it.
Online?
Yeah. Is that the one? Holds up on the iPad. Yep, that one. You want, what else you want? You want conditioner as well as shampoo? Yep. Okay.
Bing, bang, bong.
Yep, job done. Come to the house a couple of days. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was a the website was a website called Feeling Sexy.
Oh, I love it.
So
the box arrives?
So the box arrives, number one, Feeling Sexy.
Hey.
And then they've got my email. So now when I'm looking at my phone and I'm flipping through emails, they're sending the promotions going, Feeling Sexy. And I know people are looking going, he's buying inappropriate stuff.
Feeling Sexy emails.
I saw Glenn Robbins. He's into the weird stuff on his...
Any good stuff? Some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
Show me later. Oh, here's the music.
Hello and welcome to Somehow Related, and now please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Oh my God, I'm feeling sexy. Welcome to the program. Somehow Related. Two topics. They're not related, are they? But they are.
That's what you hope when you hear the topics. You go, oh, no way.
There's no way these are related.
No way.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
What are the topics, Sam, our robot friend?
Coney Island and escalators.
I've never been to Coney Island.
By the way, she doesn't like being called robot friend.
Sorry,
Did you hear the
robot.
little bit of it?
You've been hanging out with her again, haven't you? Having
well,
coffees.
I don't know.
She's giving you a massage? A massage of the mind. I've never been to Coney Island. I've been to New York.
Yeah,
so that's at the end of the...
Yeah. And that's kind of like their Luna Park. It's the old rides, isn't it?
Yeah.
I dare say they've got new rides.
Where that Woody Allen film was set.
Yeah.
The Woody Allen film
and he lived underneath the roller coaster.
Yeah, that's right.
And the room used to shake every time the roller coaster. Yeah, that's good. Are you a ride guy?
No, not anymore. I certainly was when I was younger, but I went on one with the kids. So I was doing these gigs in a tent, and they had a mini fun fair outside. And the woman running it, Melissa said, who like proper carny folk, her husband owns all the rides, and she goes, "You should bring back your kids. I'll let you in for free, all these rides." Yeah. I reckon the next day, 9 a.m, I was there, school holidays. I'm here, Melissa. Anyway, kids...
Free ride?
And so my partner, obviously, she didn't want to come, and they have like a buggy... They had a buggy ride, which is like a mini roller coaster for kids. But I went on it once, and I went, I'm not going that again. Because I could... If I fell off... And you know what? Carny folk have changed. Who do you reckon's running the rides? What sort of person in society have they employed?
Is it big end of town now, is it? What's happening?
No. They're cheap, these people. They work cheap, and they're very effective and efficient, and they're good at working the rides.
You're not going to be racist, are you?
No, it is a culture. Just have a guess. What sort of people are running?
I don't want to say, because I don't want to upset them.
No, they're not going to upset them.
Okay, you say it.
Dave
O'Neill say it.
Colin and Melissa are running the rides. They own the rides, but they employ a certain group of people because they're reliable. This is all good, positive stuff. They're reliable. They turn up, and they have a lot of other friends that can do the job as well. Indian students are the new carny folk.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So remember in our day, the carny folk were Aussie bogans with no teeth. You know, remember you'd go to the carnival by the beach, and the guy would, the kids would go, "We want to go on the zipper," and you look at the guy running the ride, you go, "I wouldn't even get in the minibus driven by that bloke."
Because I remember that, like New Zealand, like Maori was often...
Yeah, Maori guys, yeah.
You did mess with those guys.
But we always used to people still make jokes about carny folk. Oh, they're carny folk.
Yeah, no, that's true. But now it's Indian.
Well, for their little mini amusement park, it's Indian students, and they're very good because they're very reliable, he just said. Because you can imagine the average Aussie bogan carny folk just getting drunk and... What button do you push, Gary?
Oh, it's a worry when you're up on the top of the ride spinning around, and then you look down and there's some guy sort of scratching his head. Yeah. Going,
you want to go faster?
Yeah. I got recognised, and it was one of those rides. I think I'll go on it, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'll go on it.
Do you like rides?
Well, I do. But this was one of those rides where you go woozy wooz, and then they give you an extra wooz, and you go, oh, now I'm completely disorientated. I might throw up. So as it was spinning, and then it was spinning down past him.
Yeah,
I was yelling, "I want to get up!" Because he said to me, "I'm going to give you extra."
Oh, no thanks.
Because I've seen you on the TV. And go, no, just do the normal 30-second thing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Everyone nearly throws up, and you get up. No, I was going around for 5 minutes, I reckon, gave you your money's worth, didn't I? I'm going, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Now I feel like crap.
Pete Smith told me this years ago. He did a thing on the Graham Kennedy show or something on a electronic bull.
Yeah.
And the guy decided to give him a bit extra and hurt his back. And it still hurts to this day.
But you're the guy that jumped over, I did a
BMX stunt and broke my leg. Yeah.
In a number of places. And did you get metal in your leg?
Yeah. I got there's one screw still left in there. They couldn't find it to get it out.
Really?
You get the metal out because that's why people have a limp. You got to get the metal. I got the metal out eventually. Yeah, because like scaffolding, pull it out eventually.
Because when I said you want to go Irish dancing, you weren't interested.
No,
Yeah.
No, I would. That's one of the other reasons I don't go on rides and that stuff.
Is because you know what it's like.
Well, I just don't want to hurt myself.
Hit the ground hard.
Oh, and also, we recently went to overseas, and the kids always, we went to the Asterix theme park, Le Parc Asterix. Asterix, the kids.
Oh yeah, the cartoon thing.
Yeah, the cartoon thing. Yeah. So that's a French comic book.
Yeah.
And they have a theme park.
Yeah.
It's fantastic if
Yeah.
you're an Asterix and Obelix fan. But it's very French. No one speaks English there. It's just for European.
Yeah.
So it's not like Disneyland or something like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of the rides are the same rides you get at Dreamworld or wherever, Hollywood on the Gold Coast. They just got Asterix head on it or something. Oh, this is the Asterix.
Yeah, that's the brand.
This is the Asterix
Yep.
log ride.
Yeah.
No, that's just like the log ride at SeaWorld or whatever.
We went to, we had a little short break and went to Singapore because Lena was doing some work over there. So I went along, just hung around Singapore for a few days. And then we went out to, and we did. They've got Universal Studios, there, which kind of does make sense, but it's a theme park. And then we went out to an island, Nakoi, which is about, I don't know, quite a long trip off Singapore. Beautiful, fantastic location. Really enjoyed it. But the best thing we did out of the whole trip was going on the
Zipper.
It was going to the Universal Studios and going on the Transformer ride.
Oh,
it was. So good.
Really?
It was so good.
What's it do?
Well, it's one of those flight simulator ones, but it's like a ghost train where it moves around, but then you go in and then it goes into flight and goes up and down and you get attacked by the Transformers, who are robots that turn into different things.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's great. For 5 minutes you turn into a child and scream.
Fantastic.
And so good. But the best thing of the whole day. Anyway, so.
Amusement parks. One of my friends went to Harry Potter World in Florida, so it was amazing.
I've been there.
You've been there?
Yeah, it was really. This was a long time ago, but it was. I did the dinosaur thing. I remember doing and I thought, how are they going to have the dinosaurs come out? And what they did was, so you get into the audience, and you sit down, and the dinosaurs come out and have a bit of a fight in front of you, and then the whole audience must have been like 200 people. Are on a rail line, and you go, and you move along like a normal audience.
Yeah, wow.
And then go into the next room and see the next bit of dinosaur thing. So they didn't move the show; they moved the audience.
Yeah, right. Is that Jurassic Park? Jurassic Park thing?
No, that would have been. This would have been in the 80s. This would have been before Jurassic Park. So
that's Disney World, not Harry Potter World. But I think Harry Potter World's next to Disney World.
That was the Epcot Center.
Oh, the Epcot Center
in Florida.
Man, well, Disney's.
Yeah, so I've been to Disneyland. I've been to Universal Studios. I've been to the Royal Melbourne Show,
Luna Park. I've gone on the chairlift on the Royal Melbourne Show and spat on someone. Went on the Mad Mouse.
Yep.
Luna Park though, it's one of the oldest wooden ride.
We still go on that occasionally. It's good stress relief. Just go and give it a bit of. But it creaks a bit, and you're going if. A car looked like that. I wouldn't get into the car.
You would not get into
now I'm going to get in this, and it's going to go on a rickety piece of wood on,
No, thanks.
and then the next day, closed for maintenance. Well, hang on. I was on it yesterday.
What happened?
It could have happened today when I was on it.
Oh, I've done a gig there in some function room.
Oh, yeah.
And then every time you'd go to like a punchline, the roller coaster would come through and no one could hear anything. The worst.
Oh, when you do your life story, though, when they do the movie of Called Dave, hey, there's the thing for your new show on Channel 10.
Oh, yeah, roller coaster.
Meaning that there's a scene, we can write something about that.
Yeah, with the roller coasters going, it was a nightmare.
Yeah. It's like doing a thing near the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound effects. Okay, so what's...
Escalators.
Well, escalators, I mean, I don't know who invented them.
But they would have been...
They would have been around in the 20s, maybe.
Do you remember the first time you went on an escalator?
I reckon it would have been Eastland Shopping Centre in Ringwood because I live near there. I reckon that was it.
And you thought...
I can't remember it.
Did you think you were pretty special?
I remember the first time on a travelator, like at the airport.
Everyone feels important on a travelator.
Yeah.
Whenever you're on a travelator and you go... Part of you goes, look, I'm not walking. Look how fast I'm moving. But watch me when I walk at the same time.
Yeah, really.
You're going, you see the people you're going past, you getting this?
Yeah.
Are you seeing how fast I'm going? And watch me get off at the other end. I don't miss a step. How good is that?
But, when you're on it with your kids or something, you hear someone just thumping down towards you, like, move aside.
Yeah. You got to stay.
Man.
You do stay left if you're going to be stationary.
Stay left.
Did I tell you about the time I was in the US with a girl?
No.
That I had met, and she had never been to Australia.
Oh, wow.
And so we went to a department store. She took us shopping, and the escalators were there.
Yeah.
And I said to her, "Oh my God, the stairs are moving. What's going on?" She goes, "They're escalators. You don't have them in Australia?" "No." What do you do?" "Well, you just get on. You go from floor to floor, and you don't have to walk up the
She
stairs."
didn't see that you were joking?
No.
Oh,
So we go, "How much for a go?" She goes, "They're free." Get on. So we get on. Me and my brother and a friend, we go, "Whoa, what do you do? What do you do?" She, "Just hold on. Just relax. Oh, the top. How do you get off? How do you get off?"
Little kid. It's like a little kid. Well, the connection.
What is the connection? Well,
maybe they were the escalators, Coney Island.
Well, you have to lean towards. They made some.
Oh, they were the first place to have an escalator.
I mean, theme parks have escalators.
Well, they do to get to the top of rides sometimes, yeah.
Because that's what I'm... Look, we're heading towards an answer here, aren't we?
Well, let's have some theme music. Let's have some...
oh, yeah.
Let's have some theme park music. Theme park? Oh, you know what we should play? The D-Gen sketch, Piss Week World. Because we've played late show sketches before.
Great.
Piss Week World. Because in the 80s, there was a lot of theme parks around Australia that were not to the level of Coney Island or Hollywood on the Gold Coast.
Yep.
They were just like, there was Adventureland.
Yeah, they'd
there's,
have
Gumbaya Park, which has just been redone, remodeled. There was one in Adelaide I remember going to.
God.
They're all around Australia. There was a Leyland Brothers theme park. I think Russell Court had a theme park.
I think he did.
And you go to them and they're just a little bit...
The RSPCA closed it down.
Yeah, that's right. They're a little bit sad. Yeah, Piss Week World. Let's play that and we'll come back.
Visit our wild animal sanctuary or just get touched up by a 43-year-old man dressed as an ill-defined cartoon character. Piss Week World, where every week is Piss Week.
Sure, it would have been better to see the pictures that go with that sketch.
But
you imagine what's going on.
Yeah, they were going on down a normal. It was all basically in a
park,
a
suburban park.
Yeah, and they had people dressed up touching people inappropriately.
That was great. Now, so the connection. Well, I don't know. I would just think Coney Island. I'll just have a guess. The first place to have an escalator.
Yeah. Now, but here's the thing: was it a ride? Or was it an escalator to get to the top of the... Okay.
Maybe someone saw you in that department store and went, "Oh my God, tourists think this is a ride. This could be a cheap way of getting a..." Because I expect rides to be very expensive, as opposed to an escalator, not as expensive.
So you go...
I think it was just the first place to have an escalator.
Okay, and I'll go... It was a ride that they went... It was the moving stairs ride.
Imagine that, paying for that. Jesus Christ.
Get up the top and then walk back down again.
I'm going to go on the moving... Do you want to go on the moving stairs or the lift, kids? What do you want? Do you want the lift or the moving stairs? I want to go on the elevator.
If we do it again?
Yeah. Okay, what is the answer, Sam?
The first escalator ever was installed at Coney Island in 1896. It wasn't a ride, but became one. Has over 75,000 people in the first 2 weeks lined up to have a go. It was a prototype for future escalators that could be installed in New York's subway system.
Well, basically, we were both right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. First escalator ever.
That's just
in
goes
Coney
to show
Island.
When you kind of fall on your feet when you create something, you go, "There's more to this than I first thought."
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
I love the fact that the guy probably built it as a functional thing, but people saw it as a fun thing.
Yeah.
I've got all these other great rides. No, we just want to go on the moving stairs.
You wonder whether or not the same guy came up with the elevator, which is you get in the room and the whole room goes up.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. What about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when he goes in the lift and it goes through the roof and then it moves sideways? Didn't you always want a lift that moves sideways?
Yeah. It's just, why didn't someone invent that? I had thought of an invention the other day. And, hey, this is brilliant.
Here we go.
This is brilliant. No, okay. Graffiti. Not good.
A problem.
No, unless it's in a designated graffiti area.
Yeah, that's right.
I think someone should invent a spray can that only goes horizontally or vertically. Once it goes into circular movement,
you're tagging.
You're tagging. So surely there can be some sort of gyroscope in there that stops the paint. So so all you can do is that you can just paint something like that horizontally. Or you can buy horizontal. Am I being really boring? I am.
Horizontal or vertical cans. I'm just thinking this idea will never take off.
It was a long drive home, and I was just.
I want to say, maybe just think more about comedy ideas. That's sort of your forte. Glenn, have you got any great ideas? Yeah. Well, we're not talking about shows, but we're talking about spray cans.
You watch.
Yeah.
When someone comes up with the anti-graffiti spray can, it will take off around the world.
I'll be sitting at home going, I heard that first. It's Glenn Robbins' idea. But you do... Anyway, you do get ideas for inventions occasionally, don't you? What about when you have an idea and then you see it or hear it somewhere? Like...
You go, I had that idea?
Oh, like TV shows.
Yeah,
but I mean, you don't write it down, you don't act on it, and you're like, oh my God, that...
Yeah, I thought of
that idea. But I reckon some ideas are really, like...
obvious.
Or just one of the first things that comes to mind. Like, what was that? Julia Zamira show, Home Delivery.
Yeah.
I reckon that idea, a lot of people have had a similar idea to that. I certainly had an idea similar. I know I've talked to other people who've had similar ideas, but the thing is acting on the idea, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
acting on it.
Well, here, get your pens out for this.
What did you come up with?
No, well, my theory is it's baseball. It's pretty easy to come up with an idea that gets you to first base.
Yeah.
Then there's where you got to refine the idea, which is second base.
Yeah.
Then you got to sell the idea, and which is third base, and then it's got to be a hit, which is fourth base.
Do you ever think there's, like, in show business, there's stuff in the zeitgeist that's going to happen no matter what? I remember I went to England years ago in the early 90s, and I saw Nevermind the Buzzcocks.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the Spicks and Specks format.
And you
right?
went...
No one, whatever.
How many times did you do Spicks and Specks?
53, whatever, I haven't counted. Anyway, so I came back and said to... And you know what? I just Googled it, and I found out that an Australian production company owned the rights to Nevermind the Buzzcocks in Australia. Right. So I had a meeting with them, and I said, guys, we've got to do it.
Yeah.
We've got to do it. And I remember the guy saying... music quiz shows, I just don't know. You know, and I remember he said, you need team captains like Bert Newton and Danny Minogue. You just can't get unknown people like you or your mates. You got to get, and then I reckon a year later, Spicks and Specks and Rock Quiz. Huh? Hey? I was right.
Because I had the idea for bottled water. People went, it comes out of a tap. Why would you want to get it in a bottle? I said,
it's a great idea.
Yeah, no, someone just made it.
I had the idea for breathing. Anyway, whatever. It's like...